One of the things that parents are often worried about is that their kids aren't prepared enough for exams. Schools prepare their kids really well for exams. Just coming to school every day and participating in those lessons and doing the homework task is actually preparing students for the exams. But there's often that lag period between the classes, and then there might be a 2-week period where students need to actually start revising themselves. So if we're thinking about some of the things that parents can be doing to assist their kids in preparing for exams, I think that there's some really valuable ones. So the first thing that you need to do is make sure that your kids actually have a study plan. Not just that they're doing their homework, but they have actually documented something where they set aside some time every night to revise school notes, to do some practice questions for science or mathematics, and to be actually revising and going over things that they've learnt in class. Make sure that you are monitoring the amount of time that your kids are spending on social media. And we're not just talking about using their phones, but the things that they're actually doing on the computers. They can access the same social media, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat. We need to monitor that. So maybe putting in some controls on your computer that stop social media operating between 9 o'clock in the evening and 6 o'clock in the morning to make sure that kids are getting adequate sleep. It's important not to underestimate the importance of having a good breakfast. And we're not talking about sugary things like Cocoa Pops and Crunchy Nut, but what I call brain foods. So your toast, ham, anything with eggs, these things will help kids to have good memory, to feel relaxed during the exam, to not have those craving pains which could distract them from doing well in the exam. It's important too that we teach kids how to keep calm. So when they walk into an exam, teach your children to spend 10 seconds at the beginning of the exam actually having some very slow breathing so that they're feeling calm. So normally this happens after the perusal time. Before they pick up a pen to start writing, they have 10 slow breaths, and when they're ready, they start the exam. And at any time when they're feeling nervous or feel like they don't know what to do, they go back and repeat 10 slow breaths, keep calm, keep going. The last tip is actually a little bit different, and it's celebration. So the exams are over, the kids have done really well, they've concentrated on getting good results, and it's important to celebrate. And you're celebrating that life is back to normal, that they've done well, and you're letting them know that it was an important thing and that you expected things from them, and because they did the right things, it's time to celebrate.